Hello, prospective grads. Welcome back to my channel. In my previous videos, I took you through how to search for graduate schools and funding information. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please pause this video for a second and subscribe to my channel. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. So let's see what we have today. In this video, I'll take you through how to find professors' information and why you need to reach out to professors. So usually graduate admissions are a case of fit, and schools mostly like to admit students who fit well into their program or students who are suitable for their program. And this because most graduate programs do not want to admit students whose research interests do not match the kind of research areas and expertise of the professors in the department. So I'm just going to take you through how to search for professors, information on various departments' websites, because one of the most important ways that schools use to determine if a student fits well into their program is through research. So schools will only admit a student if they are very sure there's a professor in the department that can work with the student, or a professor whose research interest aligns with the student's research. Yeah, so I know most of you might probably not have research topics, but at least you may have an idea about issues that you are interested in. So as you read the faculty page of the professors, pay attention to their areas of research in order to find a professor whose research appeals to you. And just bear in mind that once you get into the program, you can change your research interest. It doesn't really matter. So, and even if you change your research after getting into the program, highlighting a professor whose research appeals to you or fits your research interest in your statement of purpose is an indication to the school or program that you've done proper research about their program. So please, if you haven't reached out or look up for a professor in the school or program you're applying to, please do so after watching this video. And to make things easy for you, as always, I have uploaded a sample email on how to reach out to professors on my blog, and I've also discussed some do's and don'ts when emailing professors. So I'll just take you through how to find professors information now. And so to find the professor's information, once you visit the department's website, you'd be able to access like most of their information. Now, I got into 5 PhD programs, and this is one of the things that really helped me get into like all those 5 programs. So please just try as much as you can to reach as many professors as you can. So almost all the 5 programs or the 5 schools that I got into, I reached out to at least 2 professors in almost each department or each school. So this is very important. So I'll start with Michigan State University. I'm currently like a student here, and when I was applying for this program, I reached out to professors. So this is what I did. Once you visit the department's website, for some schools, sometimes you just see the information for the professors here, but with this, you just have to scroll down, and once you come across something like directory, so one way to find professors' emails or their bio is to look out for anything like directory. So once I click on the directory, it just took me to like most of the professors and like their information and everything. So this is one of the professors that I reached out to, Dr. Labash. So what I did was, once you come across something like this, just go ahead and click read more, or just click on the name to know more about the professor. So for instance, this professor, his research focuses on the process and effects of new and social media, and I'm doing stuff related to social media effect. So I just wrote his name down because I had a Google Doc with the names of with the various schools names. So if you have a Google Doc, or if you have like a Word document with the various schools name, what you have to do next is, once you find the professor, just go ahead and write the name of the professor on that Google Doc or on that Word document. And for me, I copied like the research interest just so I can refer to it and not like come back to the website. So you can just copy the research interest and put it on like that Google Doc or the Word document, so that when you are writing the emails to like the various professors, you can quickly like go through like your doc or your Word document and just access like their specific research interest. So yeah, as I said, his research focuses on the processes and effects of new and social media. So quickly, I just knew this someone that I want to reach out to because he's doing something that I'm interested in, or something related to my own research. Another professor that I reached out to is Nancy Rhodes. Yes. So this professor is also doing things about health, so she's looking at health and safety behaviors. So because a part of my research is also on health and safety behaviors, I also like decided to reach out to her. So you might have like intersections when it comes to your research. So for instance, with Dr. Labash, I emailed him because of the social media aspect, and with Dr. Rhodes, I emailed her because of the health aspect. So just look out for professors that are doing things related to your research interest. Even if there are intersections, look for at least more than one professor and just reach out to them. Another school that I got into is Texas Tech University, and with this school as well, I emailed professors like in that department. So with the Michigan States, as I showed you, I had to go to their directory, but with this, I just went here. So sometimes you would see something like student and faculty. So I just went to the student and faculty, and then because I wanted to like find their professors, I just went to the faculty and staff. So that would take me to their faculty and staff website. So I still have the name of the professor that I reached out to, so I'll just look it up. But if you don't have the name of a professor that you want to reach out to, just go through each of the professors' websites. Just click, go through their bio, look at their research interests, the methods they use. Another thing is you can also like reach out to your professor based of like the methods that they are doing, especially if you are heavy on that particular method as well. So you just have to go through all and identify like the best for you. So this one professor that I reached out to, so as you can see here, he's also doing social media and health. So for him, like he's doing like both things that I'm very much interested in. So I also reached out to this professor, and he was very helpful. One important thing is also like when you reach out to the professors, some of them are willing to provide you with some information. Like some would even tell you what to put in your SOP. Like most of these professors even asked me to put their name in my SOP and just indicate that I spoke to them and they are willing to mentor me. So it's such a plus. So just try as much as you can to like email the professors. And sometimes you might not know, some of these professors might also be on the admission committee. So if you're able to impress them, I had Zoom meetings with almost all the professors, and I don't know, maybe I was able to impress them. But if you're able to impress the professor, they might like put in a word or two for you if they are part of the admission committee. So just do that. So like I said, with the Michigan State, it was directory, and with this is student and faculty. So that's one of the things that you just want to look out for. So you look out for their research interest and their email, because you have to send them an email. And I'm going to post a sample on my blog. You can access that sample and also some do's and don'ts on like what to include when you are emailing professors and what not to include. So you can look at all that and use that to email the various professors that you'd like to email. So yeah. And the other school is also University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. So with this school as well, you can see they also have directory, but with them they've also specified, so they have faculty, staff, and everything. So the most important thing you want to look out for is the faculty. So I just went to the faculty's website. This school as well, I still have the name. I think I emailed Lucinda, I'm not really sure, but then yeah, so she's also doing stuff related to health communication. So this professor is also one of the people that I emailed. I think I emailed like two professors in this particular school. So basically, not to just talk much, that's just what you have to do. Just go to each school's website, look out for keywords like directory, staff. Sometimes you would see something like people, and under the people section you would see like faculty, and you can just visit the faculty website and just click on their names, and it should take you straight to their bios, and you'll be able to access all their information. So please, if you haven't looked up for any professor, or if you haven't reached out to any professor, try and do that before you apply for the school. Just try and reach out to a professor in each of the schools that you intend applying for. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you another time. Bye.